Jan Koum. At 16 years old, Jan Koum was standing in line for food stamps in the United States. Less than 2 decades later, he sold a simple messaging app for $19 billion. No degree, no investors at the start, no hype, just consistency and one clear belief about how software should work. Welcome to Mind Mining, where we uncover the hidden lessons from entrepreneurs who built successful businesses from nothing. This episode is a part of our 9 to 5 Job to CEO series. Today, we dig into the story of Jan Koum, the immigrant engineer who built WhatsApp by obsessing over simplicity. Jan Koum was born in Ukraine and grew up in a small village with unreliable phone service. Communication was expensive, limited, and often inaccessible. In the early 1990s, his family immigrated to the United States with almost nothing. They lived in a small apartment and relied on welfare and food stamps. Jan spent hours alone teaching himself computer networking using library books. Not because he dreamed of starting a company, but because technology made sense to him. There were no mentors and no roadmap, just quiet learning. Jan enrolled in college but dropped out. At the same time, he landed a job at Yahoo as an infrastructure engineer. It was a stable job with a clear career path. But while working on large-scale systems, Jan grew increasingly frustrated with how the internet was changing. More ads, more tracking, more noise. In his free time, he started experimenting with a small idea. Not a company, just a simple messaging app that would do one thing well. The first version of WhatsApp was unimpressive. It crashed. It barely worked. Almost nobody used it. Jan didn't try to sell it, pitch investors, or market it. Instead, he focused on fixing problems. When Apple introduced push notifications, everything changed. Messages could suddenly arrive instantly. WhatsApp became useful, not viral, just useful. At that moment, Jan made a decision most founders wouldn't. No ads, no games, no unnecessary features. WhatsApp would be fast, private, and reliable. Growth didn't come overnight, but it came steadily. Especially in countries where SMS was expensive. People didn't join because of branding or hype. They joined because it worked. WhatsApp scaled globally with a remarkably small team. There was no marketing department and no growth hacks. In 2014, Facebook acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion. After the deal, Jan posted a photo of himself standing outside the same welfare office where he once waited in line for food stamps. No speech, no celebration, just perspective. The core lesson from Jan Koum's story is simple: build something useful first. Clarity comes after action. Jan didn't start with a grand vision or a pitch deck. He started with a frustration and took imperfect action. He didn't chase trends or attention. He focused on usefulness. Consistency, not luck or hype, did the scaling. This was Mind Mining with another story from 9 to 5 Job to CEO series, brought to you by Mind Mining. If Jan Koum could go from nothing to building a successful business, what's stopping you? Subscribe to Mind Mining for more stories of ordinary people becoming extraordinary entrepreneurs.